Good evening, people. Well, I just decided, because of something that I'm seeing online and the response that people is giving it, that I will go ahead on and give you guys my 2 cents in it after the 5 cents that I do have. But at any rate, it's being something that touches my home. Not because of what the person did, but because of the skin tone of the person and the disrespect that's being given because of it. So, I'm going to let you guys see the situation that's going on YouTube. I don't know about Twitter because I'm not on there. But this people right here is the situation, and it's pretty much talking about the sperminator has 26 kids, many fathered, in a Target bathroom. And this is a nice looking dude. Really he is. I don't know him or whatever the case may be, but he really is. And the fact that there are black women who have decided that they wanted children by this guy. He's not breaking into any homes, being a serial rapist, or anything like that. And you have people talking about he is being disrespectful because he's going into a bathroom. Not exposing himself in front of them, but going into a bathroom. Watching porn on his phone. His iPhone, so everybody want to say. His iPhone. And giving to them what they want. He's not exposed himself to them. He's not violated their bodies by raping them. And everybody has an issue. Why? Now, you have people talking about how if it were a black man, what would happen, and this, that they would be talking about this and all this kind of stuff and all this kind of stuff. And Lord have mercy, lo and behold unto me, how it would be so different. Well, I have seen an episode of Iyanla Vanzant where there was said black man who had children over 45. I want to say over 45. Don't quote me on that because I could be wrong, but it was over 20. With 8 different black women. Oh, I'm sorry. He has 34. Iyanla Vanzant, to a father of 34 children. Why didn't you get a vasectomy? And here he is right there. And I'm seeing some skin color. I think it's black. He had these kids by 16 women. Or 17 of these women. And you have so many different people on here who are wanting to talk about this white man who didn't enter into these women physically, or he just gave them his bodily fluid in a cup and allowed them to go ahead on and do what they got to do. He didn't rape them. He didn't expose himself to them. He didn't do any of that. And then you have people talking about interracial relationships are not beneficial to the community. Okay, well, here it is in our black community. I can speak on it because, as you can see, it's a whole bunch of blackness going on here. A lot of melanin popping right on around about here. You have so many of us who will, and not me, but who will allow our children to drop out of school. We're going to get that word right. Drop out of school at a young age. Join gangs. And all this kind of stuff. Then you have us who, don't you touch my child. But grandma used to, when they was younger, and great grandma and so far and so on, if your child was around the corner and they did wrong, great grandma and whoever else was going to get them in together here, and then she was going to send them home, and then you was going to find out what they did, and then you was going to tear their behind up too. But now you have women who are out here more concerned about the clubs and how many men they can mess around with before they finally decide to stop, and all of this kind of stuff in the black community. But you worried about these black women who want a mixed child that you don't have to take care of, or whatever the case may be. Now you got this man here who had all those women so confused and whatever the case may be, but here you are talking about this man who has done nothing to hurt anyone, by the way. All he did was get these women pregnant who made a conscious decision to go in there and do what they did. They walked in the building, bruh. They walked in knowing they was in a Target. Oh, because it went Walmart, it was different. It went Walmart. Okay, all right, we're going to get it together today. one Walmart. So we decided to go and do what we wanted to do. And so these women are brainwashed because of the massa and the back days and all this kind of old stuff and whatnot. What did this man got to do with what happened in back days? Why is he being punished for something that he had nothing to do with? Okay? At the end of the day, my husband is a 6'2", 300-pound white man, loving to death. And I won't have him disrespected, okay? He doesn't have a massa tendency in his body nowhere. We might role play a little bit, though. I'm just playing. At any rate, at the end of the day, you see people wanting to judge these white men because of something that happened that they had no control over, had nothing to do with, wasn't even him. Okay? Is it not the same thing that's being done to these young black men who are out there in these streets because you look like that you did something wrong, you're guilty? It's the same thing, people. You want to sit up here and talk about what these people are doing that's hurting no one. But want to talk about what's not helping the black community. Over the past however many years, you have seen so many people, black women, better yet, have had these black men who got them pregnant, didn't do a doggone thing for the child. Went to the next chick, messed with her sister, messed with her best friend, or whatever the case may be, and went on about his merry little way. And then so now our minds have evolved to, okay, I'm not just going to be subject to one person because I'm this skin tone, so I'm supposed to be with him. No, I'm going to be with whoever my blind heart says I'm supposed to be with. Whoever my blind heart loves. Whoever treats my heart the way it's supposed to be. That's who I'm going to be with. Whether he's black, blue, purple, green, yellow, or whatever the color he may possibly be. I'm not about to allow some segment of paper to tell me, oh, he's black, so you're supposed to be with somebody black. Oh, he's white, so you're supposed to be with somebody white. No, you're not going to tell me that I got to be subject to being with one race because this is what you think I should be with. I'm supposed to be here and miserable, by the way, because I'm black. I love who I have, okay? And who has me. Who I'm with. And I'm not about to sit up here and be made to feel bad, but you won't be disrespectful to my husband. Okay? At the end of the day, he has nothing to do with what happened in the past. This man has nothing to do with what happened in the past. He didn't disrespect those women. They made a choice. He didn't break into their homes. He didn't expose himself to them. He didn't do any of those things. So people need to get themselves some business and something to do. Maybe if you turn your internet off and shut the TV down too, maybe you would be able to live your life and let other people live theirs. And if we're going to take to these YouTube channels and post something about something that's going on in somebody else's life, how about making sure that you're being uplifting to help the next person, not worried about yourself? Understand it's the best thing in the world. Right now, I don't understand how people can sit up here and want to promote stuff. Come on now.